Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today's case is a case of a young Instagram model or Instagram influencer, if you like, from Nigeria. So this girl allegedly went in for, I'm not sure if it's a BBL. It's being reported as a BBL or liposuction, so one of them. But from the photos that I've seen, I'm probably thinking it was a BBL. So that's where they do the lipo. So they drain the fat in some parts of your body and then they transfer it in some parts of your body. So this case has actually been trending on social media. I just saw it first on Twitter. And the person who has brought it to Twitter is actually a friend to this young girl. So the deceased girl is actually called Christabel. I have tried to look out for her Instagram account, but I can't just find it. But it seems like Instagram has changed so much because I left Instagram last year. I only go in if I'm doing cases like this. I tried to look out for her account. I couldn't find it. But I guess we'll just go with the information that I've gathered so far. This friend goes to Twitter and reports that her friend went into surgery and they hadn't heard from her a few days later. So they decide to go to the hospital to find out what's going on. Because I think maybe she communicated that she was going in for surgery, but she was supposed to be out after certain day or after certain days. I don't know how long they keep you in there. So when that didn't happen, the friends then decide to go into the hospital. So here's a little bit of a timeline of how everything happened. So the girl that is reporting this whole situation is a friend to the deceased and just died at the hospital in Lagos, Nigeria, a few days ago, where she underwent a surgery. The deceased girl, Christabel, was admitted at the hospital to undergo a BBL procedure at the hospital. I'm not sure if this is a hospital or it's like a day clinic, but they're referencing to it like a hospital. So I want to believe it is a hospital. I'm not 100% sure. She's said to have gone through the BBL or the liposuction procedure successfully, but she started bleeding immediately after she got out of theater. Now, this is where it gets very tricky or surprising, because the girl then starts bleeding. So I'm pretty sure she has done her research about the procedure and she knows what's normal and what's not normal. So she calls the doctor to tell him that she is bleeding. However, the doctor ignores her by telling her that this is pretty much normal for this operation. So the girl continues bleeding and she actually bleeds to death. Guys, the one thing that can kill you very fast, more than anything else, is usually bleeding, because as soon as you start bleeding, your body cannot get enough blood. You know, it all goes down from there. After she dies, the doctor does not call immediately family member or the immediate next of kin. So the doctor decides to, confirm her dead. And obviously, because if you die at the hospital, I guess it's not a police case. So you're just transferred. As soon as the doctor confirms you're dead, you're automatically transferred to the morgue. No questions asked. You're dead. You didn't make it through the surgery. And that's pretty much what happened to this girl. So a few days down the line, I believe she must have told her friends that she's going in for a surgery and she's supposed to be in for a certain number of days and then she will be out. So when that time came and the fact that she's not responding to phone calls and texts, the friends obviously were concerned. So they decided to go into the hospital. Now, there's a video of those friends. So I don't know if it's just friends or friends and relative actually confronting the doctor. So I want to believe that's the main doctor at the clinic. I don't know why I keep saying clinic, at the hospital. So that's a video where they're confronting him, because at this point they have been told, or they have been given paperwork showing that Christabel is dead and her body has actually been transferred to the morgue. First of all, bear in mind, this girl paid 3 million naira. I don't know how much that is in dollars or Kenya shillings, but I will put it on the screen when I'm editing. But Any money in a million is always a lot of money. So whatever currency you're looking at, a million is already a lot of money if you ask me. So I'm thinking 3 million naira. That's a lot of money, especially in Nigeria. I want to believe that's so much money. So I'm thinking she wanted to get the highest level of care available, because I've seen a lot of these surgeries where somebody just gets out of surgery and 2 days later they're getting on a plane. I always ask myself, why is this happening? Like, can hospital is said to be led by a team of highly skilled professional plastic surgeons with experience in Nigeria, the UK, Europe, Hong Kong, and even the US. Now, what's surprising me is that if they have that level of experience, like, why does some of the procedures look so shoddy? I've been skimming through some of the photos that have been shared of the clinic. The photos look shoddy to me. Like, those bodies look botched, if you ask me. I was going to get a surgery and I've seen those photos. I probably won't be going to this clinic, to be honest. One particular image, I don't know if I'll be able to share it on the screen, but this body looks like somebody, it doesn't even look like a human being. Like, the stitching and oh my God. So where I'm sitting, I'm thinking that with that level of experience that they are claiming, in a normal situation where an operation has gone bad and a patient has died, I mean, they have signed paperwork. Before you walk into that operation room, trust and believe you have signed your life away. Like, you have signed the paperwork to say that you agree to go into the surgery. So in a normal situation, the doctor is supposed to declare you dead, and then your body is supposed to be moved to the morgue, and then they are supposed to inform the family, because who else is going to come for your body if the next of kin is not informed? But not this doctor. So the doctor or the hospital administration, whoever is in charge, did not call a friend, did not call the family, did not call anyone until a few days later, when these friends decided to go to the hospital in person. Me, I think if I were the family, I would be suing this doctor. I'll be suing for negligence, carelessness, and just disregard for human life. First of all, if the girl reported that she was bleeding, how come somebody did not attend to her to make sure, that bleeding was stopped? Every doctor knows that if a patient is bleeding, they have to figure out, first of all, how to stop that bleeding before they start any formal treatment. So why wasn't that bleeding stopped in the first place? So this family is going to take this case to the courts. This doctor needs to be stopped, because it's only a matter of time before someone else is hurt. So as usual, the Twitter community is divided on this matter. A lot of people, usually with these cases, a lot of people always focus on the victim. And I want you guys not to focus on the victim. I mean, at the end of the day, they're already dead. Maybe it wasn't the best decision to go for surgery. Who knows, but it's too late. Let's focus on the people who are still living. Let's focus on the doctor to make sure that he is prosecuted, so that he can no longer do the same thing to the next patient. Where we are in life now, I don't think we're going to stop these young girls or anybody from getting a BBL. But what we can do, we can make sure that doctors are doing the right thing by us. So make sure that you go to the hospital, you pay for a treatment. Especially this girl paid a lot of money. She deserved the best care in the world, and that care was not given to her. So I believe she actually didn't die because she made a decision to do that surgery. I think she died because of carelessness and lack of care. So as much as people are saying on Twitter that, oh, why she was already beautiful, she's already beautiful, her body was fine, she was looking fine, why did she have to go to the surgery? I understand that, but it's probably too late. The young girl is now gone. Let's focus on making sure that another girl does not go through the same thing. So I want to know your thoughts about this case, because it's just one of those cases that, for me, it's straight cut negligence on the part of the doctor. I don't know what your thoughts are. Please leave me a comment down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post a video every single day. Please, you already know that. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Catch you on the next one. Bye.